All right, listen, everyone has been lying to you about ab training. I have been training for 5 years, okay? 2 years weightlifting, 3 years calisthenics. This is what my bicep looks like. That is my credibility. Furthermore, let's move on. Okay, so before I get into all of it though, in the description is my aesthetic body course and my one-to-one coaching. Go and check those out if you are struggling building an aesthetic physique. Anyway, people have lied to you about ab training this whole time, okay? I've been lied to and I finally learned after years of being lied to, after years of going through trials and tribulations and finding out myself the hard way how to do it, I now know how to get abs and I have done for quite a long time now. So, people lied. People say you need to train. Okay, so first of all, people say you need to train your abs. Incorrect, okay? You don't need to train your abs. If you're going to the gym and just working out weightlifting, you're going to be hitting your abs a little bit just through stability, okay? And then also, if you are lean enough, you're going to have abs. Now, I do not agree that you should not hit your abs. You should train your abs, but it is not necessary to have some sort of abs, okay? If you are lean enough, your abs are going to show. But with any muscle, in the same way with any muscle, you need to train it to make them bigger, to make them look better, okay? So, abs, make sure you do train them, but remember, it is more about being lean more than actually training them, okay? So train them, yes, to make them nice, to make them thick, make them look good, but also make sure you get lean enough, get to a low body fat percentage, get to 15 to 10%, lower if you want. And yeah, find the right body fat percentage for you where you're lean enough, you have the abs, and you also feel good, right? Some people might feel really good and energetic at 10%. Another person might feel really good and energetic at 15%, but feel horrible at 10%. So make sure you find the right percentage for you, get to that, percentage, and then, get to that percentage where you can see your abs and you feel good, and that's great. But remember, you don't need to train them, but you should to make them look as good as possible, okay? So the first lie is that if you train them, you're going to see them. No, you need to be lean enough, all right? You need to actually be lean and then you can see the abs, right? You can't just do these 10-minute ab workouts and expect yourself to just have abs, right? You need to actually get lean. That is it, right? You could do as many ab workouts as you want. You could every single day hit abs. You could, I don't know, just become completely obsessed with doing these ab workouts, do them for the rest of your life. You will not have abs, or you will not see your abs. You will have abs, but you won't see those abs if you are not lean enough, right? If you are not at 15%, maybe 16, 14, maybe 20%, you won't see those abs, all right? You need to get lean enough to start seeing them come through. Remember, there is a layer of fat that is over these abs, and abs are different to other muscles. You can be fat and still have pretty good, biceps, pretty good shoulders, but your abs will not be seen. You will have that gut in front of it if you do not get lean enough. So get lean, start being in your caloric deficit, start losing weight so you can actually start to see your abs, all right? That's the first thing. Now, the second thing, abs are made in the kitchen rather than in the gym, right? Well, to an extent. There is this quote of abs are made in the kitchen, but they're not made in the gym, they're not made in the gym, they're made in the kitchen. They're made in the gym and they're shown in the kitchen. That's what I like to say. Abs, they're made in the gym, but shown in the kitchen. So go and train your abs in the gym, do progressive overload, hit them with weights. Don't do these stupid 10-minute ab workouts where you can't move up in progression because they just become easy at a point. Go to the gym, actually do some, exercises where you can go up in weight. For example, cable crunches. Every week, try to increase reps or try to increase the weight or increase the mind-muscle connection, whatever. Just try your best to progressively overload every single week. And then also do something else like hanging leg raises, right? Those two exercises, that's all you need to start building up your abs. And every single week, try to do more reps, try make it harder for you, okay? Because that means you're putting progressive weight tension onto the abs so they continue to grow, right? In the same way you would build any other muscle, you should build your abs. Hit them twice a week. If you hit your abs twice a week, they're going to be building up really well in the gym, not these 10-minute ab workouts again. And they will start to build up really well and start to look really thick and good. Then you go actually lose weight, you eat the right food so you can, be in your caloric deficit and not feel too hungry all the time, etc. And you will start dropping loads of body fat and your abs will start to show. So the abs were made in the gym, right? They were made from, the active resistance onto them, so they had to grow. And then they, are shown because you're losing the body fat in your stomach. That's it. People have lied to you this whole time about abs. Oh, you have to eat this food. You have to do this. You have to do that. 10-minute workouts. It's silly, right? Caloric deficit to get lean enough. Build them up in the gym if you want to, but that is literally optional. You can literally just get lean and see your abs. Simple as that, all right? Now, in the description, as I've mentioned so many times before, is my aesthetic body course. This course teaches you exactly how to build an attractive aesthetic physique where you can finally look in the mirror and actually be confident, be happy with what you are seeing. Look back at you. You can finally take your shirt off at the beach and feel good. And I genuinely do not want anyone to experience what I went through, having to wear shirts at the beach and crying in the mirror, looking at my horrible physique. So I made that course to help everyone benefit and get an amazing physique, basically, because I honestly think it's so important in this lifetime. Then the other link goes to my online one-to-one coaching. You can hop on a call with me and I will get you all this specific advice, all this specific knowledge you may need to get into the best shape of your life. And yeah, those links really will help you if you let them. And yeah, remember, nothing changes if nothing changes. Go and check them out. They will change your life if you let them.